So, one of the reasons why I believe people don't want to honestly answer that question is if you are already in an emotionally, and this is really important to recognize, is the emotional dysregulation. If you're from a place of emotional safety, that's where we have the ability to be authentic and genuine, is from a place of neurological safety. If we are not in a place of neurological safety, then oftentimes we are stuck in a thought process of I am who I think this person thinks I am. And then that ends up being really deeply thought about by the person that's giving the answer. And now you're worried about what possible consequences are happening. And blame, shame, and judgment do pop in there because blame, shame, and judgment seem to be one of the triggers that get us to an egoic thought process, the survival thought process. I am who I think this person thinks I am, which has a lot of other ways of looking at it. Who do they think they are? Who do they think I am? Why do they think that I deserve to be treated this way? All of these things are logical derivations from what I think of as the base survival egoic thought process of I am who I think you think I am. And so if we are in a place of neurological unsafety, we have difficulty giving the true answer without it being harsh and without it. And we use once again, we were talking about a while ago, we were talking about toxic masculinity, and that the ability to feel the emotion of indifference affects then the way we respond to things that other people perceive that we ought to show that we are harmed by, or ought to show some vulnerability because of the level of hurt that we are now causing. And even with then when we're talking about a group or a couple running, and I'm not a relationship coach. That's not what I am. When this happens, it's usually because there is a client and then the person that mostly affects them that they deal with the most tends to be your biggest resource when you start to do this work.